know all my guys should be. No, be self, no shot. Oh my god.
Let's go, bro.
I don't know how to explain it. I had to even them out. Like when I drag something over, it's like not like a different, or a different height. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Or through me.
Yo, I've been getting out of so many situations. So I do want to say that I'm live every single day on Twitch. This is pretty much where I get my gameplays from that you see throughout this video. So just search up on Twitch the_5_seal, or you can check the description below and click on the link right there. Do not be afraid to check out the other Sense members. If you go to my channels right here, go down here, I do have my second channel here, the 6th Seal, where I try to teach you how to hit algorithm, and I got the Sense members right down here if you guys are interested in more Rebirth content from the Sense team. Alright guys, today I'm going to teach you the most powerful moves that you can use to get out of sticky situations and get out of gunfights. And I talked a bit about speed boosting in my one video, so I don't want to say too much about that in this video, mainly because I was trying to teach you how to use the speed boost and pretty much when to use it. And you're going to be using it, in this video, how to get out of certain situations. But I don't want this video to be all about what I talked about last video, because I don't want to just repeat the things that I said over and over, because then that would just be a waste of a video. So I'm just going to be talking to you about the best moves that you can really get out of gunfights with. So the first thing I want to talk about is pretty much when you're getting shot at. Like, if you're just getting shot at and you have no objects around, how are you going to get out of this situation? And you really got to do a few things. First, you got to figure out in a split second how far the guy is. So you got to figure out if he's right here, if he's right there, or if he's right there. And what I would do is, let's just say the MP5 is a longer range weapon, right? If I have my Bison out and the guy is over there shooting at me, I'm not going to pick up my long range weapon and start shooting at him, because I'm going to get destroyed, especially if he has an AR out. It's not going to be fun. So what I would do in this situation is I would use the speed boost or the slide cancel to get out of the way. So using the speed boost, this is what you should do. If you're getting shot at using the speed boost, you just boost this way and then boost again. That's the safest thing you can do, because if you boost and boost again, you're going to be using that box to cut the guy off, and he's not going to be able to see you. Another thing you can do, and this is really good, like if you're really low on health, or let's just say there's multiple enemies and they can easily chase you, if you speed boost this way and then speed boost backwards, then you're going to be throwing the guy's aim off. He doesn't really know where to shoot. And then once you speed boost backwards, you get back into cover. And instead of going over there where you know that people might be at, you can go backwards and be able to heal while the guy's still far away chasing you. So yeah, you can either speed boost forward, you can speed boost backward. But number one thing you shouldn't do is stand here. Now, if you do have an AR out, like I don't have an SMG out right here, right? If you have an AR out, the main thing you want to do is drop shot. Now, this can be very confusing, because I drop shot and jump, but sometimes that could be the worst thing that you can do. Now, I have, let's just say I have an M4 out or something, right? I have an M4, a guy shoots at me over here. If I have a lot of health left, even though he shoots at me, I'm going to drop shot and then jump up like this while I'm shooting at him. And the reason I say that is because if I drop shot real fast, he's going to miss shots because I'm going to be on the ground and I'm going to hit him. But if I jump super quick, then he's going to start being like, oh, there's a guy on the ground, because he drop shotted. So he starts aiming down. If he aims down at my head and I jump up, his aim assist is going to be stuck at my feet while I'm shooting at his face. Gosh. So if you have high health while you're shooting at somebody far away, make sure you drop shot and jump. But if you have low health, if you drop shot and jump, he's still going to be able to hit your feet and you're going to die. So what I would do is I would drop shot and I would stay drop shotting. And this is risky because, yeah, he can hit more headshots, but if you're one bullet anyway, I'd rather you cover your whole body on the ground than try to jump up and take a hit from the foot because it's going to kill you. So just recapping what I said, make sure you speed boost when you have SMGs out if you're getting looked at from a guy over there. But if you have an AR, you could drop shot or jump depending on which situation that you are in. So that coverage is standing still. But let's try a different situation. So let's just say I run into somebody. This is a little bit scarier because, you know, you run into somebody, you're like, whoa, what do I do? But let's just say there's a guy over here, and I guess I hear him last second, but I slide into him, right? I slide into a guy right here. He's right here. I'm right here. The number one thing that you should do is slide shot and hip fire. So if he's coming around, like, go like this, hip fire. Very, very, very important. You should always do that every time. And the reason I say this is because if you slide and then jump, he could punch you if he has a weaker gun, and this would make me very mad. Because if he has a pistol and I have an MP5, I can get destroyed because he's just punching me. So you don't want to just start jumping around because he can easily hit you. And if he's super close, let's just say he has 80 FOV. If he has 80 FOV and he's right here and you jump in his face, his aim assist is just going to lock to your head. So it's not going to be fun at all. So what you want to do is you want to slide drop shot. If you drop shot and he starts punching you, he's going to miss his punches. So it's just easy shots right here. And on top of that, if he is on 80 FOV, maybe if he's on a high FOV, and like he sees you on the ground and he's looking up, you're going to be drop shotting at his feet and you're going to be hitting him and you're just going to completely destroy him. So every single time you slide into somebody, usually it's going to catch you off guard, but you got to be ready to drop shot every single time. It's really important. It's going to get you out of those close situations when people are shooting at you. But that's pretty much what I have to say about that. I don't think I would do any other move when I slide around and I meet somebody right there. Now, let's just say you don't have any cover around, right? Let's just say there's a guy right here. I'm completely out in the open and I can't do a single thing. This is what I usually do a lot. So I'm right out here. I get shot from the back. If I get shot from the back, I'm not going to keep running this way, because if I keep running this way, he's just going to down me or kill me by the time I get over here. That's a horrible thing to do. So what I want to do is I want to re-challenge this guy, because if I don't kill this guy, he's going to kill me. So I'm running over here. He shoots me, right? The thing is, you got to snap either to the left or to the right, slide cancel, and then just whip your camera around. So it would kind of look like this. Like that. Like you gotta like, I guess, turn over here, and then I kind of make a circle. I think this doesn't have to do too much with movement. It's just how your character looks. So if I'm like circling in my head like this and I spin around, it's gonna look very weird on the screen. It's probably gonna mess up his aim assist. So if I go over here, go around here, shoot at him real quick. Just whatever you do, just don't snap and stand stationary. You want to make sure you whip around like that. Or what I do a lot of times too is, because obviously that's not enough movement, if I like whip around like this, he can still shoot me many times. But if I whip around and drop shot or bunny hop, like whipping around, drop shot, jump up like that, or I can just whip around like this, bunny hop over here. Very important. But you want to make sure that you can be very fast when you jump around a corner like this and snap on the guy.
Get the full. One's right here. In there. Get the full. The team respawn. No, they're...
With an AR, I think it does look different. It's kind of hard to show you with an SMG. So I have an AR right now. This is what you shouldn't do. Shouldn't go like that. But this is what you should do. You see the difference? It's like you're looking down, spiral, look over here, instead of just looking around like that. So this move I think is very tricky to do. I would practice it a lot. I don't know how it would look on 80 FOV, but just try to get, when you do it, try to get like a circular motion. Try to move around like circular instead of going straight up. Just go around like this. Or let's just say, you know how I said I was out in the open, right? I'm out in the open. If I like circle around here, I can drop shot and then I cut off the angle so that he can't shoot me. So try to work on that circular motion and make sure that you're out of the line of sight, or that you can just keep hitting the guy consistently in the head so that you can get away from this situation. But usually this is a very risky move too, because pretty much you can't do anything when you're out in the open. So most of the time you're gonna die, but this is like a last chance move to just whip around and keep shooting at the guy. Alright, so one move that I want to teach you when you're getting out of really close situations is pretty much the ego chow when you're getting chased.
Both me and himself by RPGing his feet. And then
I got put in the blender.
I have no plate.
he almost got put in a
Now this is gonna be very risky, and a lot of you guys are not gonna like this, but you have to get used to it, because if you get used to it, you're gonna kill a lot of people and catch a lot of people off guard. So let's just say I'm one shot, right? Or maybe I'm not one shot, I'm just hit, and a guy's shooting me in the back. I'm gonna run over here, and I'm not going out here. I'm gonna run over here and wait, depending on how close he is. Because if I'm getting shot over here, right? This guy's shooting at me. I'm running in here. He's thinking, oh my gosh, I'm about to kill this guy, and I can't let him get away. So I would either do two things. If he's really far, I ran over here and he's chasing me. If I slide back and drop shot and shoot him, he's gonna be in a tactical sprint, and I'm gonna be able to get a lot of headshots, which will probably kill him, even if he has full health. So this is what it would look like. I'm going over here, ego chow, headshots, he's dead. But if he's really close, and this would be good if I had an SMG, if he's like shooting me like from right here and I go over here, if I wait a little bit until when he runs, I can slide completely behind him and then just completely destroy him. So you want to make sure that you slide and time your slides right. Slide as soon as he comes in, so that even if you have really low health, you're going to be able to break his camera and shoot him straight in the back. So I hope that move helps you out too, because there's a lot of times when I'm in that situation, I'm like, no, I'm about to die. And then I go and I shoot the guy in the back, and it's very satisfying when you actually get away with it. Okay, so we talked about getting shot in the face over here. We talked about getting shot in the back right over there. We talked about getting chased. Now we're going to talk about getting shot from the side. So that's pretty much, that's tricky too, because when you get shot from the side, you don't want to be like the guy where, oh, I'm getting shot on the side. Where is he shooting at me from, you know? Because by the time you look to the right and try to find him, you're going to be dead. So as soon as you get shot, you get that little red thing around your reticle or whatever, and it shows where you got shot from. So if you got shot from the left or the right, the main thing you want to do is keep running. You don't want to stop. You don't want to ever turn around and shoot at the person. If I get shot from a guy right there, he shoots at me, I'm going to slide, I'm going to speed boost or something, and I'm going to get out of there as fast as I can. And what we just learned, like I said, if I was getting chased, you can re-ego chow if he is close enough. But every single time you get shot in the side, you don't ever want to stand still. And this may seem like common sense, but there's a lot of people who still, they get shot and they're like, oh, this guy thinks he's better than me, I'm just going to go out and re-challenge him, and they get destroyed. So you don't ever want to do that. You want to keep running. A lot of times when you're doing a lot of high kill games, yes, it's important to get as many kills as you can, but you also got to make sure that you got to stay alive as much as you can, because the more or longer you're alive, the more time you have to kill a lot of people. So if you run from a lot of fights that you get shot at, just use your plates, heal up, and then you can go back into the fight later and you can challenge them instead of just trying to ego chow everything. So I would either use a speed boost or slide cancel to get out of that. I would not, you know, try to drop shot, ego chow him, or bunny hop. Just straight run out of there and escape. So again, to sum everything up, I talked about if you're getting shot from far away, you could either do the speed boosts. If he's really close, you can drop shot. If you get shot from the back, you want to make sure that you do the camera thing where you go like this. Very important. If you get chased, make sure that you don't run all the way and try to heal unless they're very far away. You want to re-ego chow so that you'd be able to get a lot of hits in and hopefully kill the person. And then if you're getting shot on the side, you want to make sure that you're running, speed boosting, or slide canceling, and you don't ever want to re-challenge that guy. And also stims are important for that too, because sometimes, I know it's not a big deal because you have 100 health and usually they'll just keep shooting at you, but if I get shot and I'm low on health, I use a stim and I keep running, because let's just say he takes all my health down, I use my stim, I get my health back, and he hits a few more shots, I'm still alive at the end of the day. So hopefully those situations or those moves can help you out, and hopefully you'll get a lot better movement and get out of a lot of tough situations.